This might get weird.
Are we rolling?
We're rolling.
Well, then cheers, Grace Helbig.
Cheers, Mamrie Hart.
You guys, if you are watching and not just listening, you will see that we are not in my dirty little dungeon.
No, we're not. We are in the one other place that we have recorded that's not Mamrie's back house, and that is another type of back house on set while we are shooting more Discovery Plus shows.
Yeah, and we are in full glam. That's mainly the jarring part. It's not even the fact that we don't have the wooded landscape behind us. It's the fact that I have on eyeliner.
Yeah.
and actual face makeup.
I got lashes on right now that have been just hanging on all day. There she goes.
Chip is gonna be like, you get on me when I burp. Have you ever heard yourself on your podcast?
You've said this multiple times.
Because every time I can hear it coming through the waves. I'm drinking a Coca-Cola.
A full caffeinated
Zero
Coca-Cola?
Zero sugar Coca-Cola.
You're drinking caffeine at 5:40 p.m.
Bitch, we are going to hit traffic. It's going to take an hour to get home. We're not going to sleep anytime soon.
I know. And I mean, should we give them spoilers of like what we're actually filming?
Well, okay. We do this series for Discovery Plus on their YouTube where we review, or not even review, but we watch their shows. It's called Kicking and Streaming.
It's cute already.
It's adorable.
Sells itself.
But today we specifically did an episode about a dating show called Love in the Jungle. And you guys, this isn't sponsored. This is just like...
Because we're hired employees for this company now.
No, because I truly binge watched this show on Saturday and it's fucking awesome. It's like... It's like... David, like Planet Earth meets
Bachelor in Paradise,
or like Too Hot to Handle. Like I think it's way more sexual than Bachelor in Paradise.
Yeah, with minimal, or I'll say with unique styles of communicating.
Yeah, I mean it's out there. You can say it.
Oh yeah,
these
they
people
can't talk.
They're not allowed to talk. They have to like grunt and whistle and charades. And so it's a dating show where like half the time the people aren't actually allowed to use words, which I prefer in dating anyway.
I mean, and for them, I can imagine that going on a show like that gives them less risk of putting their foot in their mouth by saying something terrible that the internet could like jump onto and cancel them for.
Oh my God.
So it's pretty safe
I think everyone should just not talk. Let's go back to the time of silent pictures. I don't need a talkie.
Yeah, maybe that's where everyone's headed, is just an opportunity for not talking. But that's not what we're doing today. We are talking.
We've been talking all damn day. How are you, Grace? I feel like you have been in like unbelievable school student mode right now.
Just a lot of reading. So it's not super active. It's a lot of just sitting at home and reading and trying.
I can't.
I know. It turns out I can't either. It takes me so long. And I will actively, desperately avoid sitting down to read.
How clean is your house right now?
It's immaculate by the standards in which I've lived my entire 36 years. Like it doesn't, laundry is so done.
Really?
Dishes are so washed.
What?
Like everything is in its place that needs to be. So
Except you.
Except for me.
Your place should be in your little reading stool.
I know. So that's all I've been up to. So it's kind of boring, but it's, it's got to get done.
See, my problem is with, I realized this yesterday, where it's like, if I could have income to hire someone to come to my house and do one specific task, it would be unloading. So I don't mind loading the dishwasher.
Oh, emotionally or physical?
Right? I just need to unload on them. Unloading the dishwasher, putting the clothes away, I think is my biggest Achilles heel.
Yeah, I agree that's...
Barely got through that word.
We've been talking and reading prompters all day. I think that's also where I struggle. And I think it's actually very like attuned to the creative's lifestyle, when you are like...
I would like to rationalize this.
Ideas, but then no full execution or follow through. Like you have ideas for projects or ideas for things. Yeah. And then I'm saying this for myself. Oh, okay. That I'm like I feel like I have a difficult time like stealing the deal on something or like finishing, a whole project. Ooh. Same with like just folding the laundry, that I get it 70% done. And the last 30% is just folding it and putting it away. And I rather let it sit in there and wrinkle itself till I have to do the whole load again.
Totally. I let it sit there until I have no idea if it's clean or dirty.
Yeah.
No clue. Yeah. Anyway, guys, we're here. Whew. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. We didn't talk about that last week, but we did shoot an episode for Kicking and Streaming. That's a Pride episode. And the other thing is tomorrow we'll be shooting Shark Week.
Yeah. So, which I not a fan of sharks.
No, me either.
I think this is a given.
And I think aren't humans sharks' biggest predators?
Yes.
So I think, like maybe not speaking, we should just stop bothering sharks.
Wow. I wonder if sharks have Human Week streaming on their TVs.
Wow.
They don't.
They don't have TVs down there.
Speaking of Pride Week, though, did you see the Burger King ad?
I was trying to make sense of it earlier. I have it in my notes that I was like, whoa, what the hell's going on here? And then I was like, I'll look at that later. So tell me about this.
Burger King put out an ad for Happy Pride that was like the Pride Whopper.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. I think it's like, isn't it Austria? It's Austria's Pride Whopper.
Oh, okay. Well, they got it incredibly wrong. So basically, they put a Whopper surrounded by 2 tops or 2 bottoms of a bun. So that's not how gay sex works. That's like
the photos. It looks like the pictures of it just look weird and confusing, and like someone did bad Photoshop. And it's 2 tops or 2 bottoms.
Like,
are
but
what you get.
What straight ally got it that wrong? You know what I mean?
And the image has text over it that says "Time to be proud."
Oh, Sweden.
With these absolute insane looking burgers.
Oh, have you had a Whopper lately?
No, can't say I have.
Riveting news.
I really can't. You know, we did try to order Boston Market the other day and didn't have any available in our neighborhood.
I haven't. I mean, not that I eat chicken.
Yeah.
But I haven't had Boston Market. I think since like college.
No, Elliot suggested it, and I was like, wow,
that
same
slaps.
thing. I haven't had it since college, but for some reason I can kind of taste the mac and cheese and mashed potatoes still.
Oh,
so.
see, I'm all about that little cornbread.
Oh, yeah.
The Bostonians?
They know what they're doing.
Wait, we're going to be in Boston next week. Should we try to find the original market?
Is it in Boston, or was it like someone moved outside of Boston and said, this is what we eat
This
back
is how
home?
we do it. Yeah, I've never considered Boston to be all about rotisserie chicken.
No, I've never. I always felt like a hilarious name for a fast food place. And I was like, I didn't know Boston was known for, it's mashed potatoes and chicken and home-style gravy.
You know who loves rotisserie chicken?
Who?
Beans. She
Yeah.
goes fucking apeshit.
Yeah.
For a little bite of rotis.
Goose is the same thing.
I mean, I guess it's just chicken in general for dogs. This isn't like new news or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I do have some news.
Okay, go for it.
This is news in one of our favorite topics. Jars and farts. Farts and jars.
Jars and farts. Jars and farts. I'm trying to put that visual together in my head.
You smell a fart and you're like, that smells like a jar.
Yeah.
No, farts in jars. You know, because we followed it for a while. We thought we were coming up with a new idea. And then there was the girl from 90 Day Fiancé who was farting in jars and got so gassy she had to go to the hospital.
Yeah, she was eating so much black bean soup all day.
I mean, which is
And
delicious.
protein
But damn.
drinks.
I found out that doctors in the, I believe, 16th or 17th century, I'm not sure, they recommended farting into a jar and sniffing it to ward off the bubonic plague.
So the doctor said you should go home and fart in a jar and sniff it, and you will not catch the bubonic plague.
Well, first of all, I love how you say it. Bubonic.
How do you say it?
I don't know, but the boob.
You said bubonic.
I said bubonic. You said that bubonic. Gotta put that bubonic.
It's bubonic.
Yeah, absolutely. They recommended storing your farts.
Wow.
So it's like actually an ancient remedy. I focused really hard.
I don't understand how it works.
I don't either. It says in 1600, some doctors recommended their patients fart in jars to help treat exposure. So they felt like if you got exposed to the plague, there was something about smelling your own farts that would kill it, I guess.
Or these people shouldn't have been doctors. We're just coming up with whatever they wanted. I thought you were going to update me because I had weeks ago an update about the girl who was farting in jars.
What is she doing now?
She's selling boob sweat and making $5,000 a day.
Hold the phone.
She's moved on.
First of all,
different body parts.
I didn't know that was possible because if I just go to walk beans without a bra on in a sweatshirt, I come back and like I've said, it's a lazy river under these titties.
You could be monetizing like crazy. You could send beans to college with this kind of money.
What is she wiping the boob sweat on?
I didn't
cotton balls.
Look, I got a little frustrated when I saw the headline, which is why I hadn't even brought it up for the last couple of weeks.
$5,000 a day for titty sweat.
She's doing it. I mean, you got to pivot, I guess.
I mean, if anything, this girl is an entrepreneur. So, like, you got to give it up for her.
She's using her entire body in ways that we haven't really, I guess, taken advantage of to financially make money.
I mean, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
She hasn't sold dirty socks yet or the panties.
Good other opportunities.
What's next? Nosebleeds?
I mean, I don't even want to think about it. And I don't even want to manifest it. I saw this thing last week. Right after I left recording you, I got like a push notification from the Nextdoor app.
Oh, no.
And it was...
Which I still haven't gotten back into it. I still lied and said I lived in Portland for our Portland show.
This is the kind of stuff that you're missing on it then.
Okay.
This said in all caps, to the person who threw a note attached to a rock onto my second floor terrace.
Oh my God.
The wind chimes. So it's a picture of this crumpled up note opened up with the rock that I guess it got thrown up to the terrace on. And the note says, enough is enough. Your wind chimes are a nuisance. Please take it down for the sake of literally every other person that lives somewhat close to you.
Oh my God.
If not, I will have to contact the city. Sincerely, a neighbor sick of noise pollution.
Wow.
And the person that this rock note was addressed to is the one that posted this and said, is this really what we've come to in this city/society? You couldn't have walked up to the call box, rung for any of the units. We're only 7 here, to ask who owns the one with the wind chimes and ask to speak with me to request that I take the chimes down like a civil human being. Taking them down, my lord.
Okay. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm team rock guy.
Same. I read this and I was, it was a bit of an emotional roller coaster. I was like, this seems aggressive, but also I thought like someone threw it through like a window.
No, yeah, like on Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, which we watched 2 weeks ago.
Yes, we did. They just like bopped it up on the terrace.
Oh, fuck it.
I know. And like left it so this person could see it. Cause yeah, the alternative is they're going to ring seven different units in an apartment building that are strangers and say, hi. Mm-hmm. Do you have wind chimes?
I also have been annoyed several times by wind chimes.
Yeah.
It's just like they said, it's never ending.
They don't end.
Every single little gust. It's not okay and it's not fair. I think
it is noise pollution.
Chimes should be left to like, you know, the cool percussion sections of like 70s bands. You know what I mean? Like or like, you know, the beginning of a Fleetwood Mac song.
Right.
I'm not trying to like just hear what sounds like fairies fucking all day.
All the time. It doesn't stop.
I know I sound like a curmudgeon, but damn.
I know. That's why I was like, wow. I mean, you're not the only one that has this kind of aggressive feeling about it. This person threw a rock note to let this person know.
I would elect someone whose platform was no wind chimes in this town.
No wind chimes. No wind chimes in this town.
That's what I'm running under.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, speaking of elections.
Yeah.
Katy Perry.
Yeah, what's she doing?
Oh, God. Okay, we got to address this. Because, first of all, she tweeted for Rick Caruso, who is a corrupt billionaire who isn't a Democrat, but is running as a Democrat, even though he's a Republican.
Yeah.
And so she tweeted for him. I don't know if she's getting paid or what.
Yeah.
But I was like, that makes sense based on her weird anti-mask thing with the huge mask puppet in her show in Vegas, who has been replaced. She's replaced the mask puppet with a giant vaping rat.
So people were like, yo, Katy, this mask commentary is not connecting with your audience.
Too much. We need to teach
go
kids
Plan B.
to
we
vape.
gotta go vape rat. Okay. Which sounds like your nightmare.
Absolutely my nightmare.
Well, also, it's okay that she had the masks, I guess, for when we were there.
Vape rat sounds like a skateboard line.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
But I was like, oh, this is all coming together.
Interesting.
Anti-mask rhetoric and vote for Rick Caruso.
Interesting.
Katy, what happened?
What's going on, Katy?
Sorry. And if Corey Cool, if you're listening to this, I'm sorry. Go get your girl.
Go get your girl.
Go get your girl.
I love the sun this time of year, but when it comes to protecting my skin from it, that's a whole other story. Some sunscreens leave me feeling sticky or greasy after applying, but thanks to Native sunscreen, I get both face and body protection that's lightweight and doesn't leave me feeling sticky or greasy. I'm from New Jersey. I feel sticky and greasy enough as it is. With Native, you get broad spectrum SPF 30 mineral sunscreens that don't leave you greasy. They offer lightweight, non-greasy formulas that are easy to spread and blend seamlessly on all skin tones, leaving a matte finish with 0 streaks. All Native sunscreen is made from plant and mineral-based ingredients like naturally derived non-nano zinc oxide. Why not? And get summer scents like coconut and pineapple or rosé. How fun. Or for those with sensitive skin, you can try unscented. And just like Native products, they're eco-friendly. Native sunscreen is Hawaiian compliant, so their formulas are free of oxybenzone and oxytinoxate. You know what I'm talking about, which makes them super island friendly. They have your back with face and body formulas. Their face sunscreen is made with avocado oil. I can pronounce that. And their body sunscreen contains vitamin E. So protect your skin with Native's mineral-based sunscreens. Go to nativedeo.com/TMGW20 or use promo code TMGW20 at checkout to get 20% off your first order. Again, that's nativedeo.com/TMGW20 or use promo code TMGW20 at checkout for 20% off your first order. nativedeo.com/TMGW20 or promo code TMGW20.
BOMBAS mission is simple. Make the most comfortable clothes ever and match every item sold with an equal item donated. So, when you buy BOMBAS, you are also giving to someone in need. BOMBAS designs their socks, shirts, and underwear to be the clothes that you cannot wait to put on every day. Plus, everything is super soft, seamless, tagless, because I'll be walking around with a tag sticking out looking like I'm about to return it, and it has a cozy feel. And there's a pair of BOMBAS socks for everything you do. They come in tons of options like performance styles. I went on a hike the other week and I specifically went into my drawer to find the BOMBAS because I knew they would be the most comfortable and supportive socks for actual activity. But they also have sweat wicking yarns, and that means your feet will stay cool while you work up a sweat. BOMBAS has no-show socks designed for comfort while being specially engineered to never fall down. So let your ankles be free to soak up the sunlight, baby. Also, BOMBAS underwear is so breathable and fits so well, it feels like you're wearing nothing at all. Like, in a good way, And did you know that socks, underwear, and t-shirts are the 3 most requested clothing items at homeless shelters? That's why BOMBAS donates one for every item you buy. So have your feet feeling good, your underwear feeling good, your shirts feeling good, and then your heart feeling good because you are also paying one forward. They have donated over 50 million items of essential clothing. Pretty dang cool. So go to bombas.com/TMGW and get 20% off your first purchase. That's BOMBAS.com/TMGW for 20% off. Bombas.com/TMGW.
Did you see that video of that guy trying to propose at Disney?
I didn't. I saw the headline that said something got ruined.
Apparently.
And it's the proposal.
I didn't know this. If you want to propose at Disney,
yeah,
you have to get it approved and pay for it.
And pay?
I think you have to pay.
Wow. So,
because you're basically, I guess, having a wedding photo shoot there, kind of.
Right. What if you're not proposing, but you're just taking a photo, which you're allowed to do in Disney with one person on one knee and one person not? How do they regulate that?
I think they have it's all eyes looking around to make sure no one's getting ready to pop the question. Based on they probably aren't going to knock you down if you do it in front of the churro stand.
Right.
But this guy,
the hot spots.
This guy was in front of the Magic Castle. It was perfect. There wasn't anyone by. He goes to get on one knee and a guy literally walks between them and leads them away. After he's
how is
in the middle of the moment.
How has this not happened more often if this is actually an illegal thing to do if you don't pay?
Well, here's the thing is I think maybe people have done it but didn't have the balls to record it. So I think someone sees a couple standing in front, looks like they're talking hand in hand, someone filming, and they're like, oh, these motherfuckers aren't getting a free proposal.
But how?
Isn't that
I have so many questions. How do they regulate? Like, so all of the employees have to have like a list of who's going to be proposing today and like what they look like to make sure they're not, walking in the middle of the wrong couple.
I'm going to say what I think, and I haven't researched it at all.
Yeah. Okay.
Story of my life.
The log line of this podcast in its totality.
Exactly. I think they're probably like, if you want to propose, we have our professional photographers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
I just felt so bad for the guy and the girl to be like, now granted, now it'll be like, oh, listen to our story, which is way better than just like he proposed. It's like, and then we got thrown in Disney jail. But but I still feel bad. I feel bad.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people feel bad. I'm so confused. I'm going to look that up later because I'm so confused on like how that's even possible.
Right.
This was Disneyland or Disney World?
I don't know.
One of them.
I don't know. I don't partake in either of these. Oh my goodness.
Well, we're actually going to Disneyland at the end of this month. We just bought tickets to go because Elliot and I haven't gone.
Yeah, Chip and I haven't either.
Yeah, so we're going for 2 days, I think.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we want to take our time, look around, enjoy it, really get ourselves nice and cranky tired like kids that have been there all day.
Wait for it. You live in California and it's cool. Yeah, wait for the hottest month.
Yeah. Yeah. We're doing it right.
When schools are out.
Very little forethought on any of our plans.
No, it'll be cool. I want to go to the Star Wars cantina.
Yeah, that's what we heard. It's really great. So we'll see, and I'm going to be all eyes on anyone that might be proposing.
You should just have Elliot pretend for a second and see if they go through.
I just see who is actually walking towards us, and then we just run.
And then you run? They'll kick your ass out.
And I'm going to be like, he was goofy, right? You guys know this, right?
He's a legend. What is it called? A legacy. He's a legacy.
Yeah.
Oh, goofy.
Have you seen the Kardashian
goop, God, what?
Candle thing?
They're doing a collaboration? What does it smell like? Kim's fucking anal leakage?
I mean, pretty close.
Too far. I've talked so much today that I don't know what boundaries are.
No, Kourtney Kardashian. I didn't know that she had a company called Poosh.
Yeah, isn't that the worst name for something ever?
Well,
sounds like, I don't know, like you farted. It's like nothing but net, but for farting.
Poosh. And now she's, you know how Gwyneth Paltrow and Goop made This Smells Like My Vagina candle?
Yeah. Oh, I'm very aware.
This one is now called This Smells Like My Pooshy.
You guys, can a meteor come?
And it is.
Can a meteor take us all out?
It's a black gardenia scented candle. Made in small batches with Goop's longtime collaborator. Offers top notes of geranium, green pepper, and timberberry.
Okay.
Heart notes of tiare, yang yang.
Yang yang. Up in the thang.
And honeysuckle.
Ooh, now I would like my pooshy to smell like honeysuckle. That is one of my favorite smells. I don't know what yang yang is.
I don't know what that is either. And then there's a bunch of other oak moss base notes. And it's going for, there's 2 sizes. A votive is $20.
Oh my God.
And the 10-ounce Pooshy is $75.
$75. I've never spent $75 for a candle.
Unless I was wasted on Amazon and didn't realize what I was doing.
Right. And I thought it was $7.50.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So many thoughts, but mainly is I wouldn't want my pussy candle to smell like moss.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's overgrown.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I would want it to be like raspberry and vanilla and things like that. But not like, it's like dirt, moss. It smells like graves.
Earthy. Yeah. Rustic scents is what it sounds like. And then a bunch of words I don't know at all.
Yeah, we should come out with a line of candles called It Don't Make Sense. But S-E.
Nice.
And then it's just like, this one smells like my elbow. I love scentless too. Yeah. No, we say what it is, but it never is. Oh, okay. I found something this past week that I didn't realize how much it annoyed me.
Oh, we're now at the part of the episode where Mamrie gets annoyed by something for the first time.
No, sorry. Okay, look, I wrote it down and it was like, oh, this is painful. Okay. When I went to Denver to go see Chip last week, which was such a fun time, as I told you, it was Girls Gone Wild.
Yes.
And then I came back and went straight to that wrestling event, which was so much fun.
I know. I was exhausted just watching you do all the travel. It's crazy.
I truly thought for like a second I was still 25.
My body tells me very much that I'm not.
I could barely walk on Thursday. But anyway, what I realized, because, you know, half of my rants are about things that happen in the airport.
Yes.
Denver airport is so busy, it's crazy, that even
so
like
big.
I went to TSA pre/clear. Like the toppest tier you can get besides like, oh, hello, I'm a Navy SEAL.
I own the plane.
Yeah. I mean, excuse me, are you JFK? Are you Sir LAX? Other than that, that's like the top tier clearance for an airport, right? But the line was still long as hell. So I'm in one line, I'm watching the other line, and there's the guy telling people to put stuff in bins. I think that TSA employees doing a bit might annoy me more than pilots.
Oh, was this person doing a bit?
This man, and granted, I'm in the other line. Two things.
Yeah.
He would go, make sure you don't have any liquids in your bag. And I'm also talking peanut butter, applesauce, Laffy Taffy, mellow yellow. Oh my God. This whole, he would say, it was like 20 things really fast, like he had it memorized. Like it sounded like an 80s rap song. Of like hip hop.
I was like, I'm kind of into this, okay?
You wouldn't be.
Okay.
Because they finished, and of course you see like the polite, like, no, I'm good. And then he goes, all right, well then put your baggage up here. Not your emotional baggage.
No, he's working on a tight 10.
And then, no, it was only the two jokes though.
Oh.
So then I hear him do it 4 other times.
Oh, no.
And that's when first of all, I realized I was in the slow line.
Yeah.
So I was like, how am I not moving? And this guy's doing the Laffy Taffy TSA groove over and over again. But my favorite part is I was like, oh God, if I have to hear this Laffy Taffy peanut butter. And I was also like, we can't bring Laffy Taffy?
Yeah.
That's solid.
Is that not allowed? That's candy.
No, you're giving me incorrect information.
Yeah. And also peanut butter. I can't have peanut butter like if it's in, under 4 ounces.
Well, the thing is like, you could, but why couldn't you have a big thing of peanut butter? Are they scared they're going to have like a bag of weed in the middle? Like I understand an applesauce if it's a very runny sauce.
So okay, hold on.
It's a very chunky sauce. I don't get it.
I haven't really processed the lyrics to this little ditty.
The only ones I could remember, and I'm telling you as long ago, is like no peanut butter, applesauce, mellow yellow, tutti frutti, Laffy Taffy.
What's mellow yellow?
Oh, that's like the Coca-Cola Mountain Dew.
And what's tutti frutti?
No clue.
I feel like
I think it's like a shaved ice flavor.
Okay. I want to believe that these are all actual things that they've had to pull out of people's bags at this airport, and that's why it's such a bizarrely specific song.
Taffy is not a liquid.
Right. What if you have a low blood sugar situation and you need some sugar at some point?
And then some poor bastard goes, oh, I heard his song, and he throws away his Laffy Taffy.
All the Laffy Taffy.
All the jokes, and then he gets on the plane and has a moment.
Seizure.
So I was like, oh my God, this man. And but then he just like literally kept doing it like a robot.
Yeah.
Which I get it. Like,
He's trying
make
to brighten
the day
people's
better.
day.
I understand I'm being a dick, but I'm fully aware, but I was just like, oh God, get me through this. I've heard it 5 times now.
And on the 5th time, you're questioning, do I actually have Laffy Taffy in my bag?
Do I got applesauce up in this bitch? But anyway, my favorite is then a woman who's clearly also heard it on the lead up.
Yeah.
He goes, all right, put your bags up, but not your emotional baggage. She gives him nothing. He goes, and ma'am, no liquids in your bag. So if you happen to have any peanut butter, applesauce, Laffy Taffy, she goes, I don't. And then you had to watch him just quietly stand there. He didn't get to finish his routine.
It's not for everyone.
She was just like, I'm not dealing with this guy today.
Shut it down.
Listen, Mother Goose of TSA.
Also, just the most confusing amount of information.
Yeah. There used to be one guy at the Charlotte airport that would just be like, make sure you have no liquids in your bag, and I do mean barbecue sauce. And I was like, all right, that's my barbecue sauce guy. But it wasn't like a whole like tongue twister warm up.
This guy was at home and he wrote this whole limerick and he's been reciting it until someone tells him how great it is.
Oh, he was like, oh, what rhymes with Laffy? Taffy. We're going with Taffy.
Amazing. And also, yeah, I can see how that is very grating. But, now I will be very conscientious of the applesauce and Laffy Taffy that I travel with.
I know. We could have been, that could have fucked up our tour dates, which are happening next week, which is crazy.
Yes.
Oh, I cannot wait. I still have, what you got?
No, I was looking at this earlier. Have you read this list of, I guess Uber puts out this lost and found list of like the craziest things found in Ubers over the last year? Yeah. And so there's this lost and found index that was released, I guess, last Friday.
Do they have like a crazy warehouse? I've seen like crazy lost and found warehouses before.
I'm not sure. It's, this is, as far as I know, it's just this like index of stuff. And it like all the common items, phones, cameras, wallets, all that stuff.
Lost virginity on the corner of 34th and 6th Ave.
This is their list of the most unique items that were lost by passengers. It included tater tots.
Oh God, yum.
A fingernail.
Oh God, no.
Grandma's teeth.
Stop it. How do we know it's grandma?
I know, 500 grams of caviar. A pizza costume, which might have been
ours. Might have been ours. Yeah, so far.
An expletive painting of a moose.
Okay.
A Billie Eilish ukulele.
Oh.
An Employee of the Month plaque.
Oh no.
I know.
They should figure out how to return that one.
They know where they work. Apparently.
That's so true.
A Bernie Sanders fanny pack.
Oh, well, we love this guy.
Yeah. A crochet strawberry, a bucket of slime, a brown tortoise.
Stop it. Someone left their turtle in there?
Someone left a brown tortoise.
I really hope it's a stuffed tortoise.
I don't know. And a ball gag and stethoscope together.
Okay. I'm wondering if ball gag stethoscope was on Halloween or if it really is someone's being a gimp and someone's being a doctor, like they fully were coming back from like a fetish party.
It could go either way, who knows, but they do also list like the most forgetful cities of like the cities where people are leaving the most shit behind. Austin is number 1.
Well, keep it weird. I guarantee that's where the turtle came from.
Charlotte's number 2.
They don't forget their barbecue sauce.
Yeah, Houston, Dallas, Atlanta, Tampa, and all the other hits.
Yeah, people be partying in these cities.
True. And I also, there's part of me that goes, that's not the craziest shit you guys found.
It's really not.
That seems pretty tame. I bet there's some crazy ass shit that's been left behind.
They said ball gag, but like they've found, I'm sure, like massive dildos.
Oh, I'm sure they've found everything my brain can't even imagine in this moment in time.
Right? I'm like, do I plant something to see if I get on the list next year? Mm-hmm. Oh wow. Okay. Well, I would like to know if the Employee of the Month got it back, and if the tortoise was returned to the owner, or like up for adoption.
I know.
Or if he's just riding shoddy with the driver now with a little seatbelt on.
He's now a service animal.
I love it.
It is that hectic time of year between weddings, graduations, spring sports, and more. We are busier than ever right now, and sometimes we forget to take a second for ourselves. Well, this season, take a second to enjoy an ice-cold COORS Light, because you deserve a beer that is made to chill. Y'all, I am not even going to lie. I was recently in Denver, and I went to a Rockies game, and I had my COORS Light in the Rockies. I tapped the Rockies in the source. It was the perfect way to cool off in that hot sun watching baseball. There's only one beer out there that's literally made to chill, and that is COORS Light. The mountains on the bottles and cans even turn blue when the beer is cold. It's pure magic. That way, you're not gonna grab a beer and it not be totally cold on the inside. You're gonna know when it's time to chill. When you need to hit reset, just open a COORS Light. It's a mountain cold refreshment made to chill. I like them by the poolside. I like them, like I said, watching baseball. I like it floating down a river. You guys know I love to go tubing. Tubing with a cold COORS Light is the most refreshing moment of my summer coming up. So when I need to take a second for myself, I reach for the beer that's made to chill. Get COORS Light delivered straight to your door with Drizzly or Instacart by going COORSLight.com/TMGW. That's COORSLight.com/TMGW.
Shopping for new clothes can be time-consuming and stressful, so why not let Stitch Fix do all of the work so you can spend that time doing the things that you actually enjoy, like listening to this podcast. I'm really proud of you. It's easy and fun to get started. First, you take a few minutes to set up your Stitch Fix style profile. You answer some questions about what you like to wear, what you don't, and how open you are to trying new styles. Then, their expert stylists will go to work finding items exclusively for you. Every piece is handpicked for you. It's unique to your size, your style, your budget, making it the best way to discover clothes that make you look and feel your best. And they'll send you 5 pieces to try on at home. You keep what you love and you send back what you don't. Shipping, returns, and exchanges are easy and free. Plus, there's no subscription required. You try once, or you could set up automatic deliveries with no hidden fees ever. Sign up for Stitch Fix and get the season's latest pieces for women, men, and kids. I've tried Stitch Fix before, and I absolutely love it because they send me things that are generally things I already like, but go a little bit outside of the box of what I would normally purchase for myself if I ever left my house and went shopping anywhere. So it takes all of the stress and the anxiety out of it. Sign up today at stitchfix.com/TMGW to get $20 off your first purchase. That's stitchfix.com/TMGW to get $20 off your first purchase. Limited time offer. Purchase within 2 days of sign up.
You know what I did this week?
Huh?
Which I thought was so interesting is I needed to get some more contact lenses.
Yeah.
And so I went on 1-800-CONTACTS.
Okay. I've heard of them.
But I hadn't been to an eye doctor since I got that prescription from Costco.
Yes.
When I was like, these don't work very well. And I was like, oh, shit, you have to get it every year. And they were like, do you want to take an eye exam right now? Mm-hmm. And they had like this whole thing set up where literally I had to like take pictures of my eyes, like looking different ways to make sure the eye health was good.
Okay.
And then I had to set up my phone, measure 10 feet.
This is all from home?
This is on a phone.
Okay.
Measure 10 feet, and then it would be like, turn your microphone on, and then it would say, cover your left eye. And I went like this, and then I'd read the letters back, and I had to say it loud enough for the mic, and I did a full eye exam at home.
Wow.
And then they were like, we'll send that to one of our certified optometrists, and like, if they approve, you'll get your contacts. And I was like,
if they approve, meaning like, if this seems like the same outcome that would happen like in a store setting, I guess.
But I'm like, I have sat in an optometrist chair and had number 1 and number 2, number 1 and number 2, and the queef in the eye. Yeah, and like, like I've had that done every year since I was 8 years old.
Wow.
And you're telling me I can now just set up my phone and
the future's
pretend
now.
to be 10 feet away.
The future's,
and throw my voice.
The future's now.
That's
We're all
crazy.
going to be able to medically examine ourselves from home based on technology and how-to tutorials.
Well, I'm like, when am I going to just be in front of my phone, spread eagle, getting a pap smear? Just really just being like, you see up there, Doc?
Yeah, and
that look good.
The doc's just in a VR headset.
I just like insert like a pill up there that's connected to a camera. Like, any polyps? How are we doing?
What do you see? What do you see?
But I thought that was so convenient.
That's fantastic. I know. It's technology is
Scary.
convenient.
It's absolutely scary.
It's a bit much.
Oh, I meant to tell you about this. Did I tell you about that influencer brunch I went to a couple weeks ago?
No, but those two words together sound a bit miserable to me.
Well, no, it was actually very beautiful. But our friend Jacqueline, we decided, it was like we hadn't done anything social in forever. And so she was like, I've got a dinner you're coming to on Tuesday.
Nice.
Do you want to be my date to this brunch on Wednesday? And then we're going to go to this like Kettle One happy hour on Thursday. And I was like, you know what? Let's mingle, bitch. I was like really revved up. Tuesday, great. But here's the deal. So it was for this company that was like, one was a dress company.
Okay.
And then one was a cowboy boot company called Ranch Road.
Okay.
And they're like nice cowboy boots. I'm talking like $600 cowboy boots, right?
Wow.
I don't own anything like that.
Yeah.
I splurge on a $50 vintage.
And
you know
also,
what I mean?
like, cowboy boots, it's like a very specific item.
But
how many pairs are you going to actually have in your closet other than one?
I would love a walk-in full of them.
Okay.
I love them.
So you were the right influencer at this brunch.
Right. So, okay, the dress company was called Spell, and it was like very bohemian, like not my style, but cute. But so anyway, Jacqueline was like, they sent me, I picked out a dress on the catalog, and they sent me boots and dress because they want everyone coming to be wearing it. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to get like a pair of free boots. Like you get to
like
keep
nice
them.
boots, yeah.
Nice ass boots. And I was like, this is amazing. So I pick out my things. They're sending it by a messenger. And then I get home the day before and I'm like, oh, it's not here. Oh, fuck. So, but it was late. So the next morning, I'm like, oh, hey guys, I didn't get it. They were like, the guy came. So I get nervous. I'm like, oh no, did like someone steal fucking $600 cowboy boots out of my life? Or there's a possum in our neighborhood who's like doing the fucking boots,
fancy ass boots walking around.
Who's over there walking on his back legs? Like, check me out. I would like to apply for a mortgage.
Hello, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Partner, you know where any trash is? So I had to go on my like Ring cam. And go back and screenshot it and go, he did come, but he didn't leave it. He came, he rang the doorbell, and then he left. So I didn't get it because I wanted to like clear my name.
Yeah.
Because I could have been a crazy person that's like, I'll take 2 pairs of boots.
Right. I forget that some people are wild and will do that.
They would absolutely do that. I mean, I did that in college once. We ordered pizza.
Yeah.
And we were really high and young. We ordered pizza and it came and it had like ham on it, and we didn't ask for ham.
Yeah.
And then I picked it off, of course, but we ate the whole thing. And then my roommate called and was like, we got a pizza and it had ham on it and it was wrong and we need a new one. And so they brought a new one, and then the guy was like, give me the old one. Give me the other one with ham.
Really?
Yeah. And what
were they gonna do with the old ham pizza?
I guess they just didn't want to be like
they
bamboozled.
knew you guys were lying. Yeah.
So and she goes, well, I'm Jewish and was so disgusted I threw it in the trash.
What an elaborate specific
We're all sitting
lie.
there with like garlic sauce running down our chins.
Have the open box next to you.
How dare you? It's like in a dorm room sized trash can, a huge extra large pizza box folded in half. Oh, but so anyway. So the next day they're like, oh, we're so sorry. Like, because everyone was wearing their stuff. They were like, we don't have time for a messenger to come send it to you. Just come and like, we'll have the outfit ready. We'll have it just sent here.
Oh, so you'll get changed like
there. So I was like, perfect. So I like wore like a bag and like some Uggs, and was like, as soon as I got there, because it was like a fancy place in Malibu, I walk in, it's like the most gorgeous outdoor, like cocktails, long tables with flowers. There's like a 3-piece band that looks like they would like be big on TikTok from Sweden. You know what I mean? And you're like, oh, it's so beautiful. And I'm like, I got to get to my outfit as quick as I can.
The hobo's here and I need my boots.
I was like, hey, toots. No, so I was like, hi, I'm the one that didn't get the outfit. And like literally everyone else looks like Gigi Hadid in all of this brand. And I'm in a 4-year-old Target dress with hugs. And she was like, oh, it's not going to be here for like another 45 minutes because of traffic. And I was like, okay.
And she's like, and this is what you
no.
Okay.
And so she was like, but we have some other options if you want it. And I was like, okay. And I was like already feeling so uncomfortable because people are like full glam, like doing their thing, and I'm just feel like a toad. So then they walk me through this parking lot and they have like a mover's van.
Nice.
Right? And with like some boxes in the back.
Yeah.
So already I'm like, oh, there's the beautiful people over there. Of course, I'm the one rummaging in the back.
The U-Haul in the back.
U-Haul. And I get there, Grace, every single thing in that box was an extra small.
Oh, God.
And so I'm going through and I'm like, oh no.
So weird Cinderella.
I was like, fuck. I'm like, I ordered a large. Like, I cannot physically fit into this and I cannot stay here.
I cannot stay here among these pretty people.
Luckily, they had a pair of boots that fit. They were just big.
Yeah.
So I put on some boots that fit that weren't the ones that I was supposed to be getting. And she gave me some dresses because some of them were like billowy dresses, right?
Yeah.
Like very bohemian. And so I go to the bathroom and Jacqueline meets me in there. And I try them on and I'm like, this is so bad. And it's like,
this is like a teen movie, but for an adult woman.
Like everyone outside is drinking like Instagrammable champagne cocktails and mingling and have on floppy hats, and I'm like trying to get one dress over a breast of mine, being like, oh no. And I look, Jacqueline goes, I've never seen you about to melt down. And I go, I'm about to melt down. Right? So then I find one billowy baby doll dress that's a size small, but it's like big.
Yeah.
And I put it on and I go, I look like I'm like at the like the beginning of the like the opposite of big. Yeah. Like I feel like I just got put into like a child's dress.
Like a don't worry, adult toddler coming through, guys.
Right?
Coming hot.
And Jacqueline goes, "No, it's really cute. It's cute." And I go, "It is not. You're lying. You are lying to my face. It is not cute. I look like, I don't know, like some sister on a cartoon where you're like, uh-oh, that 5-year-old is 6 feet tall."
It's like, yeah, like
I'm a bully on Rugrats or something.
Like never been kissed.
Yes.
And you're going back to high school, but you're going to prom and you can't fit in any of the prom dresses.
I looked at Jacqueline and I started tearing up and I was like, this is not good. This is not good. And she was like, okay, put on your old gross ass Target dress. Put on the shirt and we'll tie it at the waist. So at least like you're wearing
this
like part of it.
This is literally a movie.
I mean, and so I was like, okay.
If only your crush was also at this event.
I know. So I walk out like, blend in, you monster.
And it's just the montage of all these eyes looking over at you.
Truly. And so we immediately see 2 identical twins who are like 17 wearing the baby doll dress. And I was like tiny swimmers. Yeah. And I was like, that's who that dress was made for.
This is what it's supposed to look like.
Not me. So anyway, so I was immediately like, I wasn't going to drink today. Oh, girl. So it was like noon, and it was from like noon to 3 or something.
Okay.
And so both of us, we were like, we'll go, we'll graze, we'll do our thing, we'll leave at like 1:30. Because I had to get back and do stuff. It's 2, they haven't even served food yet.
Oh, God.
And now I'm 4 drinks deep. I'm just like, now I'm just like, hey, everybody, what's
up? Telling everyone what you think.
Oh my God. I was about to have a meltdown. And so then finally they come over with the little bag with like my dress in it and the boots. And they were like, so sorry about that.
Yeah.
Like, thanks for being a trooper. And I was like, thanks. I didn't mean to like cause the problem or be dramatic. I was just like, everyone here's a model. And I was the girl who like was handed a box of extra small dresses. Right.
Before one of you was going to give me a tablecloth to wrap around myself.
So like I said, there's like 3 tables of like 30 people each.
Okay.
Or like maybe like, probably like, 75 people at the whole thing. And me and Jacqueline, we scarf our main course when it happens. And then we were like, we gotta fucking go. It's 3. Like I'm late. So I get up to leave and I'm like, thank you so much. Thank you. I get stopped and she goes, we need the other boots back. And I was like, and I go, can I at least go behind a bush or something? Because I've been sweating in these boots for 3 hours in the blazing sun, and you want me to take them off? Like I just got caught stealing the silver.
The thing that you were so worried of being accused of in the beginning, they're like, we see you walking off with our extra boots.
So I was like, thanks, guys. They were like, get the boots, secure the boots, secure the boots.
What? The redhead's moving with the boots.
There was one girl at the whole thing, and it was lovely, and everyone was super sweet, and I'm gonna wear the shit out of those boots. Yeah. Ranch Road, go get them. But I saw one girl there who was like not the bohemian dream. She was like fully like little like she was straight off the set of Euphoria.
Okay.
And me and Jacqueline just kept looking around, waiting for like a trank dart to hit her neck and her be dragged out. So anyway, we get back in the car. We're leaving finally, and we're driving home, and Jacqueline just cracks up. And I go, what is so funny? She goes, I'm thinking about you in that dress. And I go, the one you told me looked good. She goes, it did. And I go, the one you hyped me up and were like, it looks amazing. She goes, oh, it was so bad. I go, yeah, I know. And then I get home, Grace.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know why that broke me. I get home, I start my period 10 minutes later. And I was like, I was trying on extra smalls in a room full of Instagram models an hour before I was starting my period.
No. See, this is why my opinion still stands. Influencer brunch. It's not a good place to be.
It was beautiful. If I had on a dress I'd felt comfortable in, it would have been good. But I was rummaging through the back of the van and then crying in the bathroom.
And then accidentally stealing their boots.
Ma'am, I was like, we're in front of I've got 2 feet. I got 2 feet away.
Take them off, Mamrie.
The boots off, ma'am. So anyway, no, the next day when we were supposed to go to the happy hour, we were like, we're not going, right? No. Yeah, I'm sorry. I spent all my smiles. I spent my smiles.
I gave all my emotions to that brunch yesterday.
Oh, wow. It was a doozy. Dooze. Well, we freaking did it. I forgot that we were even like,
we have to
we've been
wake
doing
up.
this since 8 a.m.
Yeah, and we have to wake up in about 12 hours and do it again.
Absolutely. But,
Woo!
oh, this got weird.
Yeah.